Good afternoon. This is Karen Tully, continuing a report from the Republican Women of Baltimore County meeting. And we have Nicolee Ambrose, who is running for Congress. Nicolee, you're not new to this. You have been a political activist for some time, and you've had some successes in the school. Tell us about your successes.
Sure. So I have to tell you, I first got involved in 1998 when Ellen Sauer was running for governor for the second time. And Ellen has been my political mentor from the start, which is why I was so honored when she said she'd be my campaign chairman. And
Wow.
so great fellow RWBC member as my chairman is very exciting. So I got involved at the grassroots level, and that's what I've always done. And I essentially said, we can't sit back. We can't armchair quarterback it. We have to get involved and we have to fight. We can't say, oh, I wish things were different and sit at home. So that's always been my theory and my strategy with politics, that we just have to get out there and fight. So I fought a whole lot of battles over
What's
the
the
years.
what's one of the most what's one battle? I think you had one this with the schools actually,
happy to talk.
that you feel demonstrates your ability to win this election.
Yes. So first of all, I have been a mom. I'm still a mom. Will always be a mom.
And we love being moms,
we love our kids. That's what matters more than anything,
Absolutely.
right? So my children, when they were in elementary school at Cromwell Valley Magnet School here in Baltimore County on Providence Road, they went to this beautiful, perfect school. It was a nationally award-winning magnet school. And Dallas Dance decided to try to shut down the county school choice options. So we had a whole community of folks who just really loved the school, loved the outstanding education children got at this school, which was really Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream. It was his vision of America, very, diverse school with outstanding results. And here he tried to shut the school down. So for 2 years, we organized a team of amazing parents, and we fought him tooth and nail. And finally, after 2 years of us going to every town hall meeting, every board of education meeting, and really engaging, every parent who would get involved, he cried uncle, and he let our children's school stay open. And that is the same, and then shortly thereafter, not long thereafter, he was indicted and convicted on corruption charges. But that is the type of fighting spirit we have to take to Congress. And that's why we're in this new 2nd congressional district.
Yeah, I was going to ask you
Yeah.
that. Briefly describe the new congressional district, and is that an advantage for you and an advantage for Republicans?
So this new 2nd congressional district is phenomenal. It is definitely a swing district. I will be running against Dutch Ruppersberger. Dutch has been in Congress for 20 years. He has not had a very competitive race because his district had been gerrymandered. So he was very used to getting his way and just taking it to the bank and not having to compete. Half of this new district is new to him. It is just a tiny sliver of Baltimore City. It is most of Baltimore County. And then it is Carroll County. So we see this district in this year of 2022 with the supermajority of Americans thinking the country is headed in the wrong direction as a statistical dead heat on a generic ballot. And that's before we weigh me fighting hard as a huge
Exactly.
grassroots activist.
And have had success. I have a real quick question.
Yeah.
2 top issues.
Yeah.
What would you say your 2 top issues are, and what you can do for Maryland?
May I give you 3?
Sure.
Okay. So number 1, we've already talked about, which is education, right? So for education, we have to really hold all that money that gets dumped into these schools. We have to hold these school districts accountable to educate our children, right?
Excuse me, I think the Kerwin bill gives almost $4 billion.
So it is outrageous that the solution is not money. The solution is actually teaching our children to read, write, and do arithmetic, right? That is what the schools must focus on. So accountability in education, school choice, and teaching the basics are what we're focused on for education. Number 2 issue is affordability and energy independence, because we have $4.59 a gallon gas right now. It is only going to go up by November, keep going up. And why? America was energy independent just 2 years ago. There is no reason. This is what you call a man-made problem. Every single problem America is facing right now is a man-made problem.
Well, it's interesting. I just heard on the radio the other day, someone said that before, when we had the gas prices, people hit the streets. protesting. And I know we will be in Catonsville protesting the high gas prices. I hope you would join us.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
I'll have to get you the date. And you're right. We need to all be working for this, but someone especially like you that can speak for us.
Well, you just have to get out there and fight and articulate your points, which leads me to the third point, which is we have to fund public safety, right? We have 150 vacant police officer positions in Baltimore County, 400 in Baltimore City.
Wow.
And, you have to be grateful and support the people who risk their lives every single day to protect us. You can't have a free society unless you have some basic rule of law. So these are things that we are going to be talking about till we're blue in the face until November when we flip the seat, which is historically a Republican seat. So let's do it.
Okay. Nicolee, what I've seen about you is, I hate to use the word fighter in today's environment, but you're a defender. You defend people, and you know how to do it, and you have a history of winning. And where can people contact you in order to help with your campaign or learn more about you?
Thank you so much. So my website is Ambrose for Congress. On Facebook, I am Nicolee USA. So Nicole with an extra E, Nicolee USA. Same on Instagram, Twitter, at Nicolee Ambrose. And, you can shoot our campaign an email at info@ambroseforcongress.com. But the more the merrier. As a grassroots girl, I just love getting out into the district with volunteers. And this is about a team. When you look at this and say, we can take back the seat, the only way I can think that is knowing, how amazing our team of activists is and how hard we're going to work to make sure we have true representation in Washington, D.C.
Well, thank you for all your hard work. Politicians all work hard, I have to admit, and for defending our rights. God bless you during this campaign, and God bless America.
Amen. Thank you.